Family Life Mornings.
Starting your day off with a smile.
You might not be able to get it off your face for the rest of the day.
Family Life.
My mama brought me up right when it came to Christmas wrapping, which I mastered at a very young age. It was always crisp edges. You would run your fingers down the corners of the package so they would be just right. And one piece of tape on each end and on the back and an appropriate number of bows and ribbons. You wanted that package to look glorious. Now I realize that my mother was setting me up for present failure. Because when a package is wrapped well, it sets people's expectations really high. And in fact, people actually rate gifts better when the wrapping is sloppy.
Yes.
Because when you see a poorly wrapped gift, you think, oh, this isn't going to be very good. And then when you open it up, you're like, oh, surprisingly not awful. So they took like the exact same gift and wrapped it in two different packages.
Wow.
And the one that was wrapped sloppy, the people thought was better than the one that was wrapped really well. And
Perfect.
So I'm in good shape.
Me
is
too.
what you're saying.
Me
two
too.
of you are going to give the best gifts ever this
Right.
year.
Set the bar really low in expectations.
All right.
All right, we know what
High
we're doing.
five, Steve.
All right.
Ever find yourself sitting in your car listening to the radio even after you've reached your destination? Yeah, we get that a lot. This is Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy.
Thanks for the good news. That was great news, Terese, about the wrapping. The worse, at least according to the statistics, the worse wrapping job you do, the more pleased people are when they open the gift because they figured the wrapping's not, that looks bad.
Yeah.
Present must be awful, and the present's good. Now, I can't figure out if this is a good thing or bad thing of wrapping paper. There's now, and there maybe it's not brand new, but taco-scented wrapping paper. And I guess they could have wrapping paper scented
What are you
different
tacoing
ways.
about?
Taco-scented wrapping paper. Now, would that mean that, like, if you like taco, ooh, this smells good, and then you open the gift and it's bad, or is it the other way around? I mean, it's like...
I don't know, but if it smells like tacos, I feel like it ought to be tacos inside, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Has anyone ever said, I hated that year I got tacos for Christmas?
I've never heard that phrase. You know, you're right. I don't think it's ever been in a movie either.
A fun way to start the day and nothing to embarrass you in front of the kids. Family Life Mornings.
How old are these eggs? And, maybe they've been hard boiled. And when is it good and not good to eat them anymore? When do eggs go bad? Well, the reason I bring this up, there were some archaeologists in Britain who were digging and found things quite amazing from ancient Rome. Found dozens of coins, shoes, wooden tools, and yes, they found a handful of 1,700-year-old eggs down there. And here's the bad news. Good news, they found them. Bad news is they accidentally dropped two of them, and they said they were, had to describe, the world's oldest stink bombs. So just imagine.
Okay.
17 weeks is probably too old, too.
Right.
They're not smelling very good.
Because 3 hosts are better than 1. Or 2 for that matter. This is Family Life, and we are a friend you can turn to.
You guys have special Christmas ornaments you put on the tree every year? Randy, do you?
Yeah. We actually have ornaments that the kids blew, made out of glass.
Oh, like a Corning.
Yeah, so they
that's
go
cool.
on the tree each year. Yeah.
Terese, you?
So mine's less special. It's a little sled that I made out of popsicle sticks in 1983.
Oh, that's neat, though.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
That is pretty cool.
A little Sharpie on there. Merry Christmas.
We put like little frames of the kids when they were little.
Aw, like pictures.
Yeah, little picture frames. That kind of neat. There's new things out every year. You just go shopping for things. There's a company now that has cheese-filled ornaments.
I actually saw these in the store yesterday.
Yeah, you have to be careful, though, because if they break, if they fall down and break,
Right.
debris everywhere.
Everywhere.
A new day.
Full of new promise.
Thanks for letting us be a part of it. Family Life Mornings.
So is there a house that you know of that goes all out for Christmas? There are a couple neighborhoods like that near our house, and I always wonder what it'd be like to live there. I mean, it's like for the entire month of December, traffic is at a standstill.
Right.
But what about the people who live next door to that house? Maybe they don't want to decorate. Well, one neighbor has gone viral with his light display because the house next door is twinkling and blinking and set to music. And this other house, is lit up with a sign that says ditto.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like, I tried, but it's just as entertaining with a much lower electricity bill.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
just remember.
They don't need a request to be your friend. They already are. Steve, Terese, and Randy on Family Life. A friend you can turn to.
More and more people in classrooms are taking notes with their laptops, typing them down. But
Right.
studies
Clickety, clickety,
continue to show that people who handwrite their notes outperform those taking notes with laptops as much as one grade. You can improve one grade by the handwritten notes. However, that would have not worked for me because I'd be taking an anthropology class and look later at my notes and go, why is Aunt Roe sending me an apology? I don't even have an Aunt Roe. So that the handwriting does not work for me. Well, a Family Life Christmas continues now. I got the song here written down. This is Gorilla by Jackson Gooey. Well, that doesn't sound right.
No, it's Gloria.
Who's that?
Jason Gray.
Jason Gray.
Family Life.
A fresh start
A fresh cup of coffee
and fresh perspective.
from Family Life Mornings.
So you've been prepped for surgery, and right before the anesthesiologist puts you under, you might want to make a request. Ask your surgeon to put on a little Bach or Beethoven or Mozart. There is now strong scientific evidence that shows surgeons who operate while listening to soft classical music finish quicker, do a better job, and their patients need less painkillers afterwards.
How about that?
So, it's unclear why this is so, but if your doctor is performing while listening to the classical music, you're just going to end up being better. And we have no word yet on whether if he wears a tutu, that even ups the ante. But
Wow. Yeah, that's probably not. Yeah. You ready to have surgery? Dun, 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 dun.
Family Life Mornings, a place where everybody knows your name. Who are we kidding? It's so early, we don't even know our names. This is Family Life.
You're going to send a text to a college student who you know, and it's going to be the best text you get to send all day because when they hear this information, they're going to send you back about 50 heart emojis and maybe a big smiling face. Because if you have a big test coming up, have some cocoa or eat some M&Ms. Chocolate while you're studying helps you retain information and get higher test scores. And so just send a text that says, hey, if you got a test coming up, eat some chocolate. It's supposed to be good for you. Every college student is going to love that text, right?
Man, I want a test today. I want to have to take a test.
Just so you can eat chocolate.
While you're packing your lunch, they're packing your mornings with a whole lot of fun. It's Steve, Terese, and Randy on Family Life. A friend you can turn to.
No surprise that Uncle Stephen is the favorite uncle. Not you, Stephen. This Uncle Stephen is a pretty creative guy. In fact, a couple years ago, he created a Christmas tree that looked like Pac-Man. It was like all lit up and it had ghosts and the little Pac-Man and the lights and and then his little nephew, who's in love with dinosaurs, wanted a special tree this year. So Uncle Stephen got pretty creative, used an artificial tree kit and kind of bent the limbs this way and that way. He used some chicken wire to fabricate a fiberglass head, and he created the ultimate in lizard experiences. It is Treezilla. It's a tree that's shaped like Godzilla.
Oh, boy.
And it makes ominous noises. And then it breathes smoke.
Oh.
See, that's what makes Uncle Stephen the best uncle ever.
Who doesn't want a Treezilla?
Martha Stewart.
That's true.
It's true. It's not very good with the decor, but it's cool, right?
We're so glad you're waking up with Family Life Mornings. It's nice to start a day with you. We're Family Life.
Therese, you said that Martha Stewart wouldn't like the Treezilla, the guy, Uncle Stephen, right? But she would like, don't forget to bring out your Christmas tree butter sculpture this year. You know, you've heard about it in the past.
I don't have time to make a butter sculpture
Come on,
for
Martha.
Christmas.
Martha Stewart would love that. By the way, and you can be inspired. You know, you probably went to the New York State Fair and saw the big butter sculpture there.
Exactly.
Crazy
Just
what
make
they
a
make.
small
Yeah.
one and just put it on your dining room table. There's a tree on the table. Looks like a Christmas tree. It's made out of butter. However, Don't be tempted to do what some people do with their real Christmas tree and go outside after Christmas and try to plant it. If you plant this tree, it's not going to be there come springtime. I guarantee you that.
That's right.
Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy. Thanks for making us part of your day. We're a friend you can turn to.
You know someone, or you with someone that maybe you're always a little bit early and they're always a little bit late, and it's just always talk about it. I found this fascinating that maybe they can't help it. Maybe it's in their DNA. Mm-hmm. The study showed that the type A, the ambitious people, and then they had the type B, the creative people. They put them in a room and said, all right, let us know when 60 seconds is up. Go. And the type A, the ambitious, stopped at 58 seconds on the average. The creative people, type B, 77 seconds. So they may just not have a sense of time, what is reality time. So maybe that's why they're late. So there's a third type of person. That's the parent at church when they tell their kids, we'll be there in just a minute. Yeah. And then they're still out there not about an hour later. Right?
Yeah. They're here to infuse your morning with a positive outlook and a little caffeinated fun. It's Steve, Terese, and Randy on Family Life, a friend you can turn to.
I am so glad I'm not the queen.
Why is that?
If I had $1 for every time I could say I'm glad I'm not the queen,
right.
I would be as rich as the queen, I think. They say on Christmas Day, the queen will change her clothes about 7 times.
Why?
You need like an outfit for the gifts. You need an outfit for tea. And you need an outfit for the afternoon. You need an outfit for when you walk the dogs.
What? No,
A different out.
Does she walk the dogs?
Well, I guess. I mean, she likes her little corgis, and so But for me, it's going to be the Christmas pajamas. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right.
Wear those for the presents, and if I have some tea, if I walk the dog, probably still wear those. Might even go to the movies. You might see me there in my Christmas pajamas.
Here's one thing you can't tell the queen: you look great. Don't ever change.
Yeah.
But I must.
Thanks for making us a part of your day. We're a friend you can turn to. Family Life.
I didn't know if you were aware of it or not, but we have actually a day set aside that is called the Ugly Christmas Sweater Day.
Finally!
It is next Friday, December
For some people,
20th.
every day is Ugly Christmas Sweater Day.
Well, let me say this. You might want to consider wearing an ugly Christmas sweater next Friday if you're flying either Horizon or Alaska Airlines, because they're encouraging it, I guess, because if you wear it, you will get priority boarding at no extra charge. So, Steve, I'm thinking that sweater you wore at our Christmas party last year, that might work for you.
That wasn't supposed to be an ugly Christmas sweater. That's just his regular Christmas sweater.
Oh, I'm
just
sorry.
like his nice Christmas sweater.
Sometimes they make you smile. Sometimes they make you think. Sometimes they make you do both at the same time. Kind of like walking and chewing gum. Kind of. Family Life Mornings.
Well, this app is pretty amazing at making matches. It's a dating app. So Lisa and Dan met via this dating app. They started dating. They realized they liked each other. They got married. Yay! And now, yay, congratulations, the dating app worked. Well, then he got sick with this kidney infection that just progressed, found out he was going to need a kidney transplant. His new wife, a perfect match. Wow. What are the chances? You say, what are the odds? How about 1 in 100,000? That app is amazing at making matches, right? It's almost like God planned it that way, huh?
Family Life Mornings. The nicest way to start your day on Family Life.